Okay, welcome back. Our second game today, it's a battle of the Champagne's number 3 seed Central versus number 2 seed Centennial. So let's go ahead and meet our teams and we'll get started.
Isaac Solopachik, senior.
Brett Hancock, senior.
Amy Paul, senior.
Devika Tiwari, senior.
Nick Maurer, sophomore.
Matthew Hagee, sophomore.
Jeremy Larson, junior.
Matthew Fletcher, senior.
Lisa Chazanov, junior.
Josh Sanford, senior.
Kathy Lee, senior.
What country was host to the 2017 World Expo? Centennial Isaac.
France.
Not France. You guys can confirm?
Is it Switzerland?
Maybe.
Is it Switzerland?
No, Kazakhstan.
Oh.
Okay.
Who are the actors that play Sam and Dean Winchester on the TV show Central Method?
Jared Padalecki and Jensen Ackles.
Yes, on the TV show Supernatural.
Let's go.
What does the online acronym SMH stand for? Centennial Nick.
Shaking my head.
Shaking my head is correct. Don Mattingly set the MLB record for Grand Slams in 1987 with 6. He never hit another. What team did Don Mattingly play for? Centennial Brett.
The Yankees?
Yes, the New York Yankees. First baseman. What Broadway musical broke the record for the Tony nominations in 2016? Centennial Brett.
Hamilton.
Hamilton is correct. Which bird has eyes that are larger than its brain? Centennial Nick.
An owl?
Not an owl. You guys can confirm?
Yeah, that was possible.
Woodpecker?
No, an ostrich. What was the name of King Arthur's sword? Central Germany.
Excalibur.
Excalibur is correct. Those knowledgeable employees of what tech store are affectionately known as Central Germany?
Best Buy.
Best Buy, yes. That's the Geek Squad. Who did George Washington run against to become the first U.S. president? Centennial Brett.
John Adams?
No, you can confirm.
He was a general.
Well, no, would it be Jefferson?
No, Jefferson was in France.
Who was his vice president?
Any answer?
Madison.
No, he ran against no one.
Because they just nominated the general.
Who was the nymph whose unrequited love for Narcissus caused Centennial Amy? Echo is correct. The vertices of Miami, San Juan, Puerto Rico, and Bermuda form what scary Central Germany?
The Bermuda Triangle.
Yes, scary geometric shape. Which Korean martial art literally means the way of the foot? Central Germany.
Taekwondo.
Taekwondo, the foot and fist. Who is the author behind the vampire book series Twilight? Centennial Amy.
Mayor.
Yes, Stephanie Mayer. Who was the first winner of the Heisman Trophy? Centennial Isaac.
Woodson.
No.
Sanders.
No, Jade Berwanger from the University of Chicago. That was a long time ago, I'm guessing. What late disc jockey was the voice of Shaggy in the cartoon Scooby Doo, Where Are You? Late disc jockey. Centennial Isaac.
Stewart.
Not Stewart.
It was the guy who Robin Williams played.
I know. Yeah, I can't remember his name.
Need an answer?
Smith.
No, Casey Casey.
Jesus Christ.
Name the pirate leader in Stevenson's Treasure Island. Centennial Amy.
Long John Silver.
Long John Silver is correct. How many legs does a lobster have? Centennial Nick.
6.
Not 6. You guys can confirm.
I have 4. No.
Crustaceans. I'm gonna say 8.
Okay.
Yeah, just go for it.
8?
10.
Oh.
Okay.
This mountain range is associated with Hannibal and elephants. Centennial Nick.
The Alps.
The Alps is correct. NBC's Friends had a 10-season run that totaled 236 episodes. Can you name the 6 Friends? Central Lisa.
Monica, Chandler, Rachel, Ross, and Phoebe.
And one more.
And one more. Wait, Monica, Chandler, Rachel, Ross, Phoebe, and Joey.
Joey.
There we go.
Good job. What is the name of the sea that lies between Israel and Jordan? Central Germany.
The Red Sea?
No.
Yeah.
The Dead Sea.
The Dead Sea.
That was a rhyme.
Better dead than red or something joke in there. I don't know what it is. What picturesque southwestern state is the land of enchantment? Centennial, Isaac.
Arizona.
Not Arizona. You guys can confirm?
New Mexico.
It's New Mexico.
New Mexico.
New Mexico?
New Mexico, yep. It's on their license plate. What movie franchise features Bruce Willis as New York Centennial Brett?
Die Hard.
Die Hard, yes. New York police officer John McCain. What early online service announced you have mail? Centennial Brett.
AOL.
AOL is correct. Who said, when something is important enough, you do it even if the odds are not Central Matthew?
Captain America?
No.
Okay.
You guys can confirm even if the odds are not in your favor.
Anyways, with that.
Go with it.
Lincoln.
No, Elon Musk.
Yeah. Yeah. Captain
The song "Eye of the Tiger" by the band Central Matthew.
Survive.
No.
Oh, so it said the band.
Yeah. The song "Eye of the Tiger" by the band Survivor was the theme song for what movie released in 1982?
Rocky.
Be more specific.
Rocky 2?
Nope, the Rocky 3.
Ah.
What does Doctor Who's vast spacecraft, the TARDIS, look like from the outside? Centennial Amy.
Telephone box.
No. You guys can confirm?
Yeah, police box.
Police box, yes. It only calls the police. A dialect of which language is spoken by the Amish? Central Lisa.
Dutch?
Not Dutch.
Go with it.
German.
German is correct. Yes. Good job. Okay, it's time for this round's video question, which is for Champaign Central.
Franklin D. Roosevelt is the only American president to be elected 4 times. After his service, what constitutional amendment was passed, limiting the presidential office to 2 terms?
It's 20 seconds.
20 seconds.
I think so.
Yeah. Time period wise.
The 22nd Amendment.
After FDR died in 1945, many Americans began to recognize that having a president serve more than 8 years was bad for the country. Thus, the 22nd Amendment was ratified in 1951.
Okay, great job on the video question. Back to our regular game. What is this contagious disease that affects the skin, mucous membranes, and nerves, causing discolorations and lumps on the skin, and in severe cases, disfigurement and deformities? Central Jeremy.
Chicken pox?
Not chickenpox.
Severe case.
Smallpox.
No, leprosy.
Oh.
That's
An
President
88-acre theme park in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee, is the most popular attraction. What bigger-than-life country singer, Centennial Brett?
Dolly Parton, Dollywood.
Yes, Dolly Parton is what we're looking for. The U.S. Republican Party was originally established to fight for what cause? Centennial Brett.
Abolition?
Yes, and then the slavery. In Olympic archery, what is the standard distance from the target to the archer? Centennial Isaac.
20 meters.
No.
25?
I think so.
50?
No.
50
It's 25.
See, I know it from iMessage.
25?
70 meters.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
Of the original 6 space shuttles, which one never flew a mission in space? Centennial Brett.
Challenger?
Not Challenger.
Might be.
Okay.
I don't remember. Yeah.
Yeah, just try it.
Endeavor?
Enterprise.
Oh, Enterprise. Oh, yeah, that was the time.
What is the only U.S. state? What is the only U.S. state that only borders one other? Centennial Brett.
Maine?
Maine is correct.
Oh, duh.
American Gothic, a 1930 portrait depicting a farmer and his daughter. Centennial Amy.
Wood.
Yes, Grant Wood. By which artist? Good job. In the X-Men franchise, Halle Berry played the role of which Centennial Brett?
Storm.
Storm. Which character? Despite being one of the shortest players in NBA history, what feat did Spud Webb accomplish? Centennial Isaac.
He won the dunk contest.
Yes, he did at 5'7" in 1986. Before he donned the Batcape, what other comic book hero did Ben Affleck play? Central Matthew.
Daredevil.
Daredevil is correct.
Yes.
Really crappy Daredevil.
Albert Martin, an Illinois businessman, created what popular rock and flower garden in Douglas County in 1939? It's Rock Home Garden. Rock Home Gardens. What state derives its name from the Indian word meaning long river? Centennial Brett.
Wisconsin?
Not Wisconsin. You guys can
It's
confirm?
Milwaukee.
Yeah, probably.
Mississippi?
No, Connecticut.
Oh.
What building became the tallest structure in New York in 2012 when it surpassed the Empire State Building? Centennial Isaac.
The One World Trade Center.
Yes.
Good job.
A Stranger Things question. What song was Will listening to when he was abducted? Centennial Nick.
Should I say or should I go?
Yes, by The Clash. What does a funambulist do? Funambulist. Central Josh.
Take blood pressure.
No. Yes, for
Enjoy walking.
no, that was you got a word in there. Tightrope walker.
Oh.
That was a lot of work for not very much payoff. Utah, Colorado, New Mexico, and Arizona meet at what U.S. Centennial Isaac?
Like the four corner.
Yes. Of course. What U.S. landmark? Followers of which religion celebrate Eid? Central Germany.
Islam?
Islam.
Yeah.
Yes. What do you call the chief electrician on a motion picture or television production unit? Centennial Brett.
Best boy?
Not best boy. Yes,
Production engineer. Production engineer or something.
Same.
Production engineer?
No, gaffer.
Oh, okay. I've heard that phrase.
Tiger Woods completed a miraculous career comeback by winning the 2019 Masters. Central Germany.
Green jacket?
No. Finish for you guys. How many major tournaments has he now won?
15?
15 is correct. What household device uses the rare synthetic element americium? Central Germany.
Smoke detector.
Detectors is correct. April 15th has seen some horrible disasters. Abraham Lincoln assassinated, the Titanic sinks, the Boston Marathon bombing. In 2019, Centennial Brett.
Notre Dame catching on fire?
Yes, that's right.
Guys, we were just talking.
Yeah, we were talking about all the disasters.
Daniel Pagadi is a character from a Charles Dickens novel published in 1850. From which Daniel Pagadi is a character from which Dickens novel? Centennial Isaac.
A Tale of Two Cities.
No. You guys can confirm?
David Copperfield.
Yeah, I think so.
David Copperfield?
David Copperfield is
Let's
correct.
go.
What was the name of the U.S. submarine that sank itself with its own torpedo in 1944? Centennial Isaac.
USS Maine.
No. You guys can confirm?
I don't know on this one.
The America.
No. Was it Nebraska?
No, the USS Tang. Okay, that's a good game so far. End of our first round. We'll tally up our scores and be back with the lightning round when we come back. Okay, welcome back. We got a great game so far. Centennial 220, Central 140. Let's get to our lightning round. What incumbent Democrat lost the 1980 presidential election? Centennial Brett.
Jimmy Carter.
Jimmy Carter is correct. What is the main ingredient of the soup borscht? Centennial Isaac.
Beets.
Beets is correct. What is the name of the knot that is used to make a lasso? Central Germany.
The Slipknot?
No, Honda. Honda is what that's called.
If you're not sure, don't
What is the square root of 256? Centennial Amy. You answer?
14.
16. What parallel divides North and South Korea? Centennial Nick.
38.
38 is correct, yes. What Great Lakes state has more shoreline than the entire U.S. Central Germany?
Michigan.
Michigan is correct. Entire U.S. Atlantic seaboard. Which American author wrote For Whom the Bell Tolls? Central Matthew.
Hemingway.
Hemingway is correct, yes. What is the name of the crab who looks after Ariel in Disney's Little Mermaid? Central Lisa.
Sebastian.
Sebastian is correct. Tasmania is an isolated island state belonging to which Centennial Nick?
Australia.
Yes, to which country? Australia is correct. How many months of the year have 31 days? Centennial Isaac.
7.
7 is correct, yes. What is the only mammal born with horns? It's a giraffe. Who composed The Flight of the Bumblebee? Amy Centennial.
Rimsky-Korsakov.
Yes. Ag is the chemical symbol for which element? Centennial Amy.
Silver.
Silver is correct, yes. How many baby teeth does an average person have? Twenty.
Very interesting.
The men's magazine GQ was formerly known by what longer name? GQ magazine. Centennial Amy.
Gentleman's Quarterly.
Yes. In Charlotte's Web, what is Charlotte's last name? It's Kavatica. What is the holiest day of the week for Muslims? Centennial Brett.
Friday.
Friday is correct. What is the only metal that is liquid at room? Centennial Nick.
Mercury.
Mercury, yes, at room temperature. Who sang the title song Grease in this 1978 musical motion picture? It's Frankie Valli from Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. What does an animal have if it is an ungulate? Ungulate. Has hooves. What is the only bird capable of smelling? That is the emu. The emu. Okay, that's the end of our lightning round. We'll tally up our scores and be back with our final round after this. Okay, heading into our final round, Centennial 310, Central 160. Let's get started. Who was shot outside the Hilton Hotel in Washington on March 30th, 1981? Centennial Brett.
Ronald Reagan.
Ronald Reagan is correct. Where did a robot named Spirit remain operational? Central Jeremy.
Mars.
Mars is correct, yes. What American actor performs music under the stage name Childish Gambino? Centennial Amy.
Glover.
Yes, Don Glover. What museum in Illinois is one of the major on-site archaeological sites in the United States to demonstrate the world of the American Indian? Central Germany.
Mountains.
Be more specific.
Mountains National Park.
No. Yes.
Cahokia Mound.
No, Dixon Mounds.
Oh.
Dixon
Never
Mounds.
mind.
How many actors have portrayed the comic book character the Incredible Hulk? Centennial Brett.
3.
Not 3. You guys can
It's
guess.
4 or 5.
Guess.
Well, there was one from the 80s and then 2 recently. 4.
Go 4.
4?
I know it's 6. Lou Ferrigno, Bill Bixby, Eric Bana, Mike Irwin, Ed Norton, and Mark Ruffalo.
Missed one way back.
Who lived at the address 1313 Mockingbird Lane? Centennial Brett.
Emily Dickinson.
No. You guys can be first.
No clue.
I don't think so.
Any answer?
I doubt that. Maybe. Just say it. Please.
No, the Munsters.
Oh.
What?
What is the name of the sequel to the movie Wreck-It Ralph that was released? Centennial Amy.
Ralph Breaks the Internet.
That is correct. Which U.S. president made the first telephone call to the moon? Centennial Brett.
Richard Nixon.
Nixon was the one, yes. What is the groove between the nose and the top lip called? Centennial Amy.
Cupid's bow.
No. You guys can go further?
Palette.
Yeah. It's like a good left palette. It's a palette, I think.
Palette?
Filtrum.
Filtrum.
What popular Pixar animated film partially takes place in the city of Metroville? Central Germany.
The Incredibles?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was going to say.
I was like,
America's Next Top Model is an American reality TV show created by which former model? Central Lisa.
Tyra Banks.
Tyra Banks is correct, yes. Arco iris is a Spanish term for what natural phenomena? Central Lisa.
Rainbow.
Rainbow is correct, yes. In what U.S. state was Barack Obama born? Centennial Brett.
Hawaii.
Hawaii is correct. What city is most commonly referred to as the City of Lights? Centennial Brett.
Paris.
Paris, France is correct. What literary character is credited with boosting boarding school enrollment in Britain? Centennial Brett.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter is correct, yes. The change in a wave's frequency when the source and observer are in motion relatively to one another is known as what? Centennial Amy.
Doppler effect.
Doppler effect, yes, or the Doppler shift. In geometry, how many sides are in a heptagon? Centennial, Amy.
7.
7 is correct. What does the country name Costa Rica translate to? Central, Lisa.
Rich Coast.
Rich Coast is correct. What bandana-wearing action hero was honored with a shrine at Chattanooga's National Knife Museum? Centennial, Amy.
The Lone Ranger.
Not the Lone Ranger. You guys can get this.
Zorro?
Yeah.
Zorro?
No, it was Rambo.
I knew that.
Sorry.
So many bandana-wearing characters. It's hard to guess. What is the stage name for the member of Public Enemy who would later have a reality show?
Oh,
a
God.
reality dating show. Centennial, Brett.
Is it Ice Cube?
Not Ice Cube.
Was it Flava Flav?
Probably.
Flava Flav.
Flavor Flav.
Flavor of Love.
What is the name for the vehicle used in harness racing? Central, Jeremy.
Chariot?
No.
Go.
A wagon.
No, it's called a sulky.
Sulky.
Okay.
Who was the showgirl that Barry Manilow sang about in Copacabana? Central, Lisa.
Lola.
Lola.
Yes.
Took me way too long.
Lola, good job.
Her name was
What is the
Lola.
state tree of Illinois? Centennial, Isaac.
Redwood.
Not Redwood. You guys can get it.
The Giving Tree.
Hickory?
Maybe.
No, like an oak.
Hickory.
No, white oak. White
I
oak.
said oak.
What is the study of tissue cells? It's histology. Which Egyptian pharaoh is credited with building the Great Pyramid of Giza? Centennial, Amy.
Khafra.
No. Yes,
I think it's Ramses.
Second? Which one?
Ramses?
no, Khufu. Who's credited with the assassination of American outlaw Jesse James? It's Robert Ford. Robert Ford. What famous actor started a line of food products in 1982 where all the profits go to charity? Centennial, Brett.
Newman?
Yes, Paul.
Wait.
Saffron is produced from the dried stigmas of which flower? Centennial, Amy.
Lavender.
No. You guys click on
Like a daisy sunflower.
No. I don't know what Maybe.
Pause.
Go for it.
Lilac?
Crocus. Okay, it's time for this round's video question, which goes to Centennial.
This U.S. president is known for serving the shortest term ever at 32 days. Can you name him?
William Henry Harrison.
William Henry Harrison served for a brief 32 days in 1841, as he would die of pneumonia after just a month in office. Harrison is also credited with the record for the longest inaugural address in history at 1 hour and 45 minutes.
Okay, good job on the video question. Let's finish up our game. Mr. Spock was second in command of the Starship Enterprise. What was his blood type? Central, Matthew.
A negative?
No, you guys
Remember what
can
type it is?
Yeah,
no
let's
color.
go.
Oh, negative.
T negative.
He's an alien.
Parts of the human body are separated by the glabella. Glabella. Centennial, Amy.
Nostrils.
No, you guys can get through it.
Earlobe.
Maybe?
It's something different. I think I've heard that name. It might be like,
Need an answer?
just say something.
Eyes.
More specific.
The eye sockets.
No, eyebrows.
Oh.
Okay.
Really?
What is the national park at the southern tip of Texas that borders on the Rio Grande? Central, Jeremy.
Butterfly National Park.
No, you guys can confirm.
Go with it.
Lone Star National Park.
No, Big Bend. Big Bend.
Oh,
Big Bend National Park.
The Mason-Dixon line forms the border between which two states? Centennial, Amy.
Pennsylvania and Tennessee.
No.
Georgia and
It's not that far south, I didn't think. It's not Georgia.
Alabama.
No. It's in north-south.
North-south.
Need an answer?
Pennsylvania and Georgia.
No, Pennsylvania and Maryland.
Oh, Maryland.
So Pennsylvania.
What figure of speech meaning, including everything, comes from three major parts of a musket? Figure of speech means Centennial Brett.
The whole 9 yards?
Not the whole 9 yards.
Stock.
Trigger. Safety. Bullet. Barrel.
Need an answer?
Should know that.
Stock and barrel.
Just three of them. Sorry. Lock, stock, and barrel.
Yeah.
Who was the right minister of propaganda in Nazi Germany? Centennial Brett.
Himmler.
No. It's asking for 1933 to 1945.
Adolf Eichmann.
I
think so.
Yeah.
Say
Adolf Eichmann.
No, Joseph Goebbels.
Oh, true.
What was the,
Eichmann was.
What Asian nation is home to K2, the world's second highest peak? Centennial, Amy.
Nepal.
Not Nepal.
Indonesia.
Might be.
Try Japan. Try.
Japan.
Pakistan.
I guess I was closer.
By what name was William H. Bonney better known? Centennial, Jeremy.
Bonnie Charlie.
No. That's me further.
Bonnie Prince Charlie.
Need an answer?
Bonnie Prince Charlie.
No, Billy the Kid.
I knew I was wrong.
What social networking website term, meaning to remove someone as a friend? Central, Jeremy.
Block.
No. It was recently the word of the year in the Oxford English Dictionary.
I thought these are actually.
Yeah.
Just unfriend.
Unfriend. Which U.S. president signed the Indian Removal Act? Centennial, Amy.
Jackson.
Jackson, Andrew Jackson, yes. What are these tools used for? Retractors, forceps, tweezers. Centennial, Amy.
Surgery.
Surgery is correct. So clips and scalpels. Gordon Matthew Thomas Sumner, the English musician, singer, songwriter, and actor, is better known by what name? Gordon Matthew Thomas Sumner. Better known as Sting.
Oh.
What are these? Black Snake, Judas Belt, Catherine Wheel, Roman Candle, Bottle Rocket, Central, Jeremy.
Fireworks.
Yes, and sparkler types of fireworks. What is the imposition of direct military control of normal civilian functions of government, especially in response to temporary emergencies? Centennial Brett.
Martial law.
Martial law. Yes, occupied territory. What is the only war fought between the U.S. and Canada? Central, Jeremy.
The War of 1812.
Yes, War of 1812. What country's name is derived from the Spanish word for silver? Centennial, Matt.
Argentina.
Argentina.
Good
Makes so
job.
much sense.
Between which two planets are asteroids chiefly found? Centennial, Amy.
Mars and Jupiter.
Mars and Jupiter is correct. Who invented the World Wide Web?
Oh God.
It was Tim Berners-Lee.
I really wanted to say
That's the end of our game. We'll tell you about moving on to our championship game right after this. Okay, after all these games, we finally know our final two teams. It'll be Champaign Centennial versus Villa Grove in our finals. Thanks for joining us, and stick around because we got a really good game coming up right after this.